welcome to techie YouTube channel. In this tutorial we are going to learn about how we can import and export the data into our Excel worksheet. So let's get started. So I have some data with me that is unorganized and unsorted data, and it is in the txt file, a simple notepad file, and we have spaces in between them, so we can say it is tab delimited data. So basically tab or space is the delimiter in all this data, so we can say it is tab delimited or space delimited. We can also have comma separated values, which we call CSV extension. So in that case, comma will be our delimiter, or basically the separator between the columns. Okay, so let's import this particular txt file, this data, into our Excel worksheet. So first of all, open a worksheet like this. I have opened a simple new worksheet, and go to the data tab here, and here you will have options like get data. Here you have various options. Okay, so if you want, you can this is the first way. Okay, get data from file, and then you can choose this option from text or CSV. Okay, this is the first way. Else, otherwise you can choose from this. Okay, from text or CSV, you direct have this option here. Okay, so I am clicking on this and I am trying to import sales data, this particular text document which is having tab delimited data. Okay, so selecting this and hitting on import. So as soon as I click on import, I will get a dialog box like this appearing in front of me, where I can see file origin is 1252, that is Western European Windows, and delimiter is tab. Okay, so you have a list of delimiters here, where you have space, semicolon, equals, comma, colon, but in my case it is tab, so it is already detected and it is already selected here. And here it is data type detection based on first 200 rows. Okay, no need to make any changes to this, just you can overlook this. Okay, and here you can see the data preview, so you can see ID, date, region, city, category, whatever the columns were in my txt file, all those are looking very great here. All are properly organized and properly placed in the columns, in the form of columns. Okay, and here you can see the data in the preview has been truncated due to size limit, so they have just provided a small preview. Okay, not the entire file. Okay, so this is the preview that they have given, and here you can see there are options like load, transform data, and cancel. So if I go to this small drop down arrow, you can find there are two options, load and load to. Okay, so I am going to choose this load to option, and here I will get another small window window or dialog box appearing, and it is asking me like how you want to view this data. So it is asking whether I want to view my data in the form of table, or in the form of pivot chart, or in the form of pivot table report. So I am choosing a table, and it is asking where I should put the data. So I am choosing the option of existing worksheet, and this is the cell, A1 cell that they have selected. I can change the cell also. Okay, so I am giving like suppose A2, $A2. Okay, and I'm hitting an OK. So you can see here the data is imported. Okay, so just close this. Yeah, so you can see the data is nicely imported in the form of table. You can see there are also filters are applied here, and it is looking really good, and within a very few clicks we have successfully imported the data from txt format to the Excel format. Okay, so this is how quickly we can import the data from any format, from CSV or TXT or any database format, and we can import it into Excel, and then we can sort, filter, apply various operations on data and create beautiful reports. Okay, so this is about importing the data. Now we'll move towards exporting the data. Okay, so before that I want to make one thing clear, that this is the newer version of Excel that I am using, and that is the reason the interface might be a little different from the one that you are using. If you are using the older version of Excel, that is before 2013, so if you have that problem, that your interface is looking a little bit different, so that may be the reason that you are using an older version of Excel. But if you want, you can, you know, change the version. I mean, if you have the newer version and you want to go to the earlier version, what you can do is, you can go to data, get data, and here you will have, okay, I think I don't have, okay, first go to file, then go to options here, then go to data here, and then you can see here show legacy data import visits. So you can choose from here, that is from text, and click on OK. And now you can see here in get data you have this legacy wizards from text option. So yeah, sales data import. So you can see this text import wizard. This is the older version of text import wizard that is being shown to us now. So this is how it was in the older versions of Excel, and if you are comfortable with this, please enable this legacy wizards option in your Excel, and please work with this. Okay, so hit finish. I don't think it will. Give H2 $H$2. Yeah, so you can see my data is imported now as well. Okay, so this is how it is imported. I didn't select the table option, so that is why it is appearing as a plain text, and here it was appearing as a table. But you can see still the data is correctly imported. Okay, so this is how it is imported, and now we will move towards export. Okay, so if I want to export this data, or basically exporting is like I want to change the format from Excel to some other like CSV or TXT. So how to do that? So the first way is go to file, go to save as, and then you can go here and choose some type here, like you can have TXT, or you can have comma delimited CSV. You can choose any from here. Okay, and just save your data and it will be saved, okay, in that particular format. The next way here is you can change the file type. So here you have export option, go here and go to the change file type option here. So here also you have other file types like text, that is tab delimited, or you have CSV. So if you select any of these, like if you select the CSV, okay, it will be here. Okay, okay, so there are actually multiple sheets in my workbook, so I am not able to do this thing. Just a minute, I will move this to a new book to copy. Okay, here I will now try to export this. Change file type CSV. So here I am giving the name as CSV file. Okay, save. And now if you go to the location, you try to open it, you will see something like this. It is possible data loss. So I will not open it this way. What I will do is I will do a right click and open with notepad. So this way you can see my data is now delimited using a comma. So it is comma separated or comma delimited data that I am getting, and actually till here it is the first group of data, but because we have again imported our data, I mean there are two see, from A to E one group of data is there, and from H to L, that is another group of data. So that is why you can see here uh, three commas are being added in between. Okay, so that is the reason three commas are added. But apart from that, if you see, for one space, one comma is being added. Okay, so this is how we have exported our data to the CSV format. Okay, so this is all about importing and exporting the data into Excel. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe to the channel. If you subscribe, it will really help me grow my channel. Okay, thank you and keep watching. Bye bye.